Hello, Jan here, and welcome to today's Forest Bathing While Self-Isolating, where I take you out daily into my local countryside and share with you what I see. Today I'm out on the grassland and I've brought you to meet the most beautiful tree. I'm sitting underneath it and I'm next to a big limb that fell off a long time ago. So this is an old oak tree. It's got a unique shape. It's quite low and squat instead of being tall and straight. It's kind of reclining over in one direction, and it did have another limb going kind of counterbalancing it on the other side, but this fell off a long time ago. So I know this tree as one where the crows and the jackdaws like to gather. They're very sociable, noisy, kind of rumbustious birds, and they love to get together at the beginning and the end of the day and have a little conflab and sort themselves out before they go off to roost. And this is one of the trees where they like to do that. There's plenty of dead limbs that are free from foliage, where they can all hang out and jostle, and I don't know what they do. Sometimes they seem to be playing. So this tree has a lot of excitement at some times of day, but now it's the middle of the day and it's very peaceful here. And we're left with the insects. This tree is also notable because it's got burrs, kind of knobbly growths on the bark all the way around, and this has made a load of crevices and nooks and crannies, and the whole tree is just covered in cobwebs and insect life. This tree is like an ecosystem. It's like an ark carrying a whole world of little creatures. And the places where the bark has come off, you can see lots of holes that have been bored in. So there's so much life on, within, underneath. It just blows my mind to think about all the life in the soil around here. And then up in the canopy there are butterflies and flying insects that live up there. I bet you could spend the rest of your life just studying this tree and the life on it and still just scratch the surface. Amazing. So now that we understand so much more about how trees are communicating, that where their roots cross underground, or where fungi connect the roots together if they are too far apart, we know that the trees are communicating, they're sharing resources, they're telling each other about pests and diseases, they're warning each other, And they're even supporting their own offspring and siblings with food and energy. Again, we've only scratched the surface of this knowledge. There's a whole fascinating topic in itself. But I'm so glad to see that this tree is not alone in this landscape. Very often you see an elderly tree like this and it's just by itself. But this tree has got many other trees of the same age around, and that makes me happy to know that it's got its mates, other trees that it can relate to, and we all need company, don't we? And never mind the tree, which is amazing, this log, this limb that fell off and has now become hollow, it's so beautiful. I've really enjoyed exploring it and peeping inside into this. Ooh, good job we don't have snakes in the UK, isn't it? I have nothing to fear by sticking my hand in there. Such a beautiful thing. Thanks for joining me today. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.